Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today we'll be reviewing Grem. So, in 2011, Cars 2 was released, and Grem's role in this film was that he was one of the Lemon sidekicks alongside Acer that would track down the spies. They were the main two henchmen that worked for Professor Z. However, the main real villain was revealed to be Miles Axelrod, but that'll be for another topic. And when Cars 2 merchandise was released, Grem was a part of it. He would receive merchandise like the diecast, obviously, for example, and he would even be a part of a tie-in line called Action Agents. It's one of the few that I have. And, however, when I was a kid, I actually had a regular Acer. However, on the other hand, I never had a regular Grem. Instead, for so many years, I've had Grem with camera, which is Grem with this headset piece and also this Grem pre-camera. I think it's really cool. And I also only had Grem in Trouble. I also had him alongside Acer with Trouble. And while I haven't checked checked Grem's eBay listing since I never got into buying him. When he got re-released, when he was announced to be re-released, I was very excited because now I get to finally add Grem to my collection after 14 years of missing him. By the way, there's his artwork, which you've seen before. There's, of course, his diecast. And then there's the back. It's seen in Cars 2, Otis, Acer, and Grem. These three are unfortunately the only releases for Cars 2 we're getting this year. And it's kind of disappointing because we don't get to see any of the World Grand Prix racers outside the GRC line. And also, how don't they miss a chance to re-release Professor Z this year? He's been missing from the line more than Grem and Acer. By the way, let's open it, shall we? I think we should. Alrighty guys, today we're going to be opening up this diecast now. There we go. Be free, Grem. And now welcome to my collection. So yeah, there's Grem out of the packaging, and look at that! He looks really, really nice. Specifically from Thailand. Now to compare, let's have two Grem variants I originally had. Grem with camera and Grem in Trouble. I actually would use Grem with camera as my main Grem. Even though this one didn't have the headset piece. But I mean, he looked really sad, so I'm looking for a sad Grem. By the way, there's his expression, which the eyes look a little bit misprinted, but I'm not really gonna complain that much. And also, he has this glossier finish compared to the others. Probably because their glossy finish look more different. Of course, there's his headlights and of course the grille. And these, I guess those are lights. Of course, Gremlin logo's right there. Of course, there's again his expression and that rusty front bumper he has. It just looks so better in silent, in my opinion. Really. The side, and you can see that like stripe around them with the Gremlin logo, and of course that other black line he has. And wow, look at that! The attention to the dirt detailing on Grem is really spot on. He's starting to be my favorite re-release of this year. He would have been my second favorite if Bye Bye Cart did not get cancelled. By the way, there's his wheels, is commonly seen on Gremlins. There's the back with, of course, this back window, the tail lights, and that logo right there. Oh, an AMC. Of course, his license plate reads wrecked. really clever. And again, that back bumper is more detailed. I really like it compared to China Grem's. Of course, the other side with, of course, that same exact decal, and of course the black lining underneath it, and some more good looking dirt detailing on them. Well, Mattel really did good with this Grem. Of course, there's the base. Let's see. Oh, they put his name there, Grem. I think that's supposed to... No, because in the bases for the others, it says Gremlin. Don't know why they omitted it to that, but overall, I'm happy to now finally have Grem after missing him for so long. Wait, there he is with Aether, and they go very well together. I mean, they kind of go well better if you bought this year's re-release of Aether, since it's also out this year. Man, really hope they re-release Professor Z next year. So yeah, that is it for today, and let me know what your thoughts on Grem is. And let me know if you had him originally. And I'll see you next time when I'll be reviewing Fishtail. Alright then, bye.